Electrical safety. Electrical energy is commonly used to power, by cable or battery, devices, machines, and tools that allow us to accomplish daily tasks. If electricity can energize high-powered devices, this same energy, depending on the intensity, is life-threatening for workers. What is electrical energy? It is an energy transferred by an electron movement. To better understand this energy, we will use an analogy, the one of a water hose, to illustrate the different measured variables. Electrical voltage is measured in volts, and can be compared to the pressure of water in a pipe when the tap is closed. It is therefore the voltage of the electrical circuit. The intensity of the electric current is measured in amperes, and is comparable to the flow of water coming out of the faucet. It is therefore the amperage of the electrical circuit. Electrical power measured in watts. It is the voltage multiplied by the current. We can compare the electrical power to the power of the water jet when it comes out of the faucet. It is therefore the number of watts that the electrical circuit can produce. Resistance is measured in ohms, and can be compared to the friction of water on the walls of the pipe or when pinched. It is the capacity of a material to oppose the passage of electric current. Since the water jet coming out of a hose can be powerful, the electric energy can reach high levels of energy. To circulate, the electric energy needs a vehicle. When objects or materials allow the current flow, we call them conductors. For example, this is the case for metals, such as iron and copper. But also for certain liquids, such as water, when it contains salts, minerals or impurities. When they do not conduct electricity, we say they are insulating. That is the case for rubber and plastic. Being composed mostly of water, the human body is a conductor of electricity, if not well isolated when being in contact with an electric source. The contact with an electric current, even at a low intensity, is a health hazard for employees. From a simple tactual perception to an electric shock, there can be risks of injuries, and even death, if we do not take the adequate precautions. Here are a few examples where the necessary precautions were not taken. On a work site, workers only had access to one power socket. To power their tools, they added extension cords and sockets on the same circuit. Result: after hours of usage beyond the wiring capacity, it burnt, and a major electrical fire damaged a lot of equipment. A worker wanted to use his electric saw, and the power cord went under the board. Result: the worker ran his saw through the power cord, and was injured by an electric shock that caused severe burns. The worker makes sure the machine is not in operation. He opens the side panel to check the electric components. Result: the worker gets severely burnt by a strong arc flash coming out of the equipment. He had forgotten to disable and lock out the main energy source. These few examples of accidents show that the adequate precautions to take while using an electric energy were not considered. First, make sure your tools are in good condition. The extension and power cords should never be left around. Then, ensure you wear the right personal protective equipment, such as approved security shoes or boots with dielectric protection, and a non-conducting safety helmet. Pay special attention to the tools used, such as stepladders, so that they do not conduct energy. Regarding arc flash protection, the PPE category must provide sufficient protection for the type of current present during work. Please note that only the adequately trained person can perform work on energized machines. Electricity is an energy source with a high energy potential, allowing us to run many devices that are essential to our day-to-day life. With such an energy, injury hazards are real and can be very serious. Therefore, it is important to be careful and well informed of the safety measures to take in its presence. To learn more about this topic, please consult our e-learning platform and catalog, as well as our training and professional services in risk management.